nice to finally meet you.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Annie. I'm like,
So
nice to meet you. Okay, you guys want to go outside?
Sure.
Go upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, this single mother with this 4-month-old baby has no idea that we are about to surprise her with a free trailer to live in. Yeah, so, sorry, well, I have light. So this is Rose. I met Rose a few days ago. No, I'm sorry. This is Anne. I have Rose on my mind. This is Rose. They've been put up in this house by complete strangers. And this is where she's able to stay. This is the whole people helping people. This is Jennifer that I've actually coincidentally been working with on getting land to park the trailers. And these are some gentlemen from Cowboy 911. Cowboy 911, I shared their webpage a while ago. They actually were out there in Paradise and Concau and Magalia. And
well, it's because of her call that we were able to figure that out.
yeah, helping them with the animals. So this place was donated for Anne to be able to stay in with her baby. So it's just all coincidence here. These gentlemen brought like diapers and stuff for her. Okay.
This is Cowboy 911.
So this is Cowboy 911. This is a link that I had shared with you guys before and talked about. Can you explain what you guys were doing up there when you guys like went in?
So we would get calls of different animals that are up there: dogs, cats, turtles, and horses, cows, sheep, goats. And we go up there and evacuate all of them down to the shelters. And
Yeah, you guys are doing an awesome job.
so we brought a few things. We brought some diapers and some formula, and then I have a little gift card that I left out in the truck for you.
oh,
And then one of our people from Cowboy 911 from Gardnerville, Nevada, has a 28-foot camp trailer that she would like to let you use for a while.
really?
So tomorrow I'm going to run up to Gardnerville and get that trailer and set it up for you.
Where are we gonna set? Wow, thank you so much. Tell her I said thank you. I thought that was so
Give you a
cool.
little place to
Yeah.
stay and hopefully take a little stress off for a while.
So, that's awesome. I just gotta figure.
So it's gonna be put on your land. Cool, amazing.
So now we have a place for you to go and a roof to stay over your head for a while.
Yeah, 'cause
So.
Friday I have to go. I'm like, can I just stay here?
I don't blame you.
Please.
So I'm gonna let them talk and get acquainted. So you guys go ahead and talk. Hi. So I'm gonna let them have their moment. I'll go outside and talk to you guys. And I'm back to my flip-flops. Okay. So it's just so weird how this worked out. I hooked up with Jennifer probably like a few days after I got here, and so this is the house that she's been staying in. The front lights are off, but it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. Jennifer was into helping the animals and rescuing animals, and then Jennifer and I got in contact again through the land that she was donating. I was donated trailers, she was donating land, and we got hooked up that way. And then one of the families that I was helping, I'm sure you guys heard me talk about, the elderly woman out at Walmart that was having the seizures, they are going home either tonight or tomorrow. So you can't see it, but the house starts on the other side over there and comes all the way over here. And then that's where she's staying, up there over the garage. It's like, sorry, it's really dark, and 3-car garage. They're actually gone on vacation and still let her stay in this house. But how this has come full circle is that I met Jennifer, our paths crossed again. Next thing I know, I'm talking to Jennifer, and she somehow got in contact with the same family, the elderly lady that was having the seizures, that I was working with out at Walmart and got into a hotel. Ann is actually their neighbor. Ann called me a few nights ago, said that someone had passed on her number to me. She needed a ride up to Magalia because a FEMA inspector was waiting to do an inspection on her house. And I said, okay, text me your address. I'll be there in half an hour. We drove up there. We got to see her house. And then tonight she texted me that she needed a ride to Western Union. So I came, I picked her up, took her to Western Union, and then next thing I know, Jennifer was calling me saying, we are about to meet with Ann. If you can keep me updated as to where you guys are to surprise her with a free trailer for her to live in. I mean, there's so much more. It's just, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So they just showed up here. I took her to go get something to eat. To kill time while they were coming. I'll go through your comments right now. 6M S6, hi. Hello, CJ. Hello, CJ. That is great to hear that she got the yeah, it is. Scott, hello. Hi, Alan. Jim Porter. Oh, thank you. You are absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not me. You can see I'm just connecting the dots, you know, where there's a need and there's give and take. There's people that are giving and they need to go somewhere. Man, that was a very special thing to do. That's a setup for getting back on. Yeah, you are a true angel, but Olivia, just call me Dark. It would be okay. Okay, Dark. Try and get my focus back. Oh, I hate it when this camera does it. I think I figured out why it does that when it goes blurry, because I have to touch it to scroll through the comments, but then it's not going to focus. But then I lose focus. So I'm going to go back up and talk to them some more. Like I said, the elderly woman with the seizures is doing great. She's been in a hotel room ever since I got her out of Walmart, completely paid for through people donating either the money to our GoFundMe, and I just pay for the room, or sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. It's not going to. The way God planned it for it to be, I kind of do the same thing. Yeah, it is just the way some things don't work out, and then they ended up working out a different way. What happened with the man with his elderly dad that were sleeping in the truck? Oh, I don't want to give names because, you know, they're in hotel rooms and people can figure it out, and I don't. So the elderly man with his dad who's in a wheelchair that was sleeping in the parking lot at Walmart. I don't know why this isn't focusing. I'm so sorry. Come on. There we go. They are actually still in a hotel. They're waiting for their house to be inspected, and they're waiting for someone to hopefully fix their clutch on the truck. I was over there today with Penny setting up their IHSS online because he's a caretaker for his dad. And so this is the back of the house that she's staying in. And there's a little Doughboy swimming pool. And then tomorrow, I have to go back and help set them up on FEMA online. They're already registered and everything. But, oh, look at the puppy. There was an issue today with registering people with FEMA, so I had to call it in through tech support, and they still weren't able to do that. Like, people aren't able to set up their online account so that the correspondence with FEMA is via email and able to be saved. So that's a step we're at with FEMA. What happened with... Yeah, so they're still there. They're doing good. They actually have amazing color in their face. Their cheeks are pink and red again. They're eating. They're sleeping in a bed. There's also the Montana and Nancy are over there. The family of 4's over there. The family of 5 is over there. And the lady with the seizure and her son are there, but they're going home hopefully by tomorrow morning before the rain starts really bad. We can get them up over, because in order for them to go from, so let's say here's Paradise, Magalia, and Concau right here, right? And she goes right here. In order to get to Magalia, they have to go all the way up 32, across Humboldt into Butte Meadows and down Skyway. And it is because everything else down here is blocked off. There's no way to get in, because right here in the center was where there was mass destruction. They have military, police, you name it, you can't get in there. So, but they're way, way, way up in northern Magella on the northern ridge, and I was actually at their house a couple nights ago. How's it going?
Just a second.
Okay. I was at their house, and with when I took when I keep wanting to say Rose, but the baby's name is Rose. When I took Anne and Rose up to Magalia, they are neighbors, like I said, coincidentally with the woman that was having the seizures. So I was able to look at both their houses. What else? Great, good thing. Sadly, everything does take time. I understand, no names, just glad you're here. Yeah, and like I said, I had someone offer to pay for 5 nights for one of my families, and he wanted their first and last name, their room number, and I'm just not going to do it. And there's no reason why people need their FEMA numbers to verify. You know, I'm working with them. I know they're verified. There's plenty of other people to help that don't need that kind of personal information, and I'm just not going to give it out. So, you know, I mean, working with these people in the personal information, you know, that through FEMA, they're trusting me with that, and I'm not going to put myself in any kind of position for anything to happen. So I'm going to head back up, but I just thought that, you know, I'd like to catch one of these on film at some point. I can't do all of them because sometimes they just happen in the most spontaneous moments, and going live eats up my battery really, really fast. So when Jennifer told her that I was picking her up to take her to, not Western Dental, Western Union, she called me and said, hey, this is what we're doing. And I was like, amazing. We still have those 2 trailers too that we need to work with. However, they're going to do it on her land. We could run the electricity off of generators. We could run water lines. However, the issue is septic. I can't put a family in a trailer if they don't have a place to poo and pee that can be cleaned regularly. So I was online today looking at porta potties, and they actually have some very, very smancy, fancy porta potties nowadays that look like the inside of a house. So hopefully we can contact one of those companies and see what they can do for us. If anyone else knows how to get a trailer self-sustained as far as septic, that'd be great. Scroll through the comments one more time. Sadly, everything does is take time. They've already been exposed enough. They deserve it. Yeah, and there are people who don't mind. And then, so the manager at the Pacific Motel in Gridley that is working so wonderfully with me, she was so mad at me the other day because I caught her by surprise, but I needed it to be genuine because there's a fine line between giving someone's personal information and them choosing to talk to the news and be on the front page. So I did send one of, you know, the news people that I keep updated with my stories, went over there to talk to them, and if they choose to talk and have their picture taken, that is their choice. I don't make that decision for them. So they chose to, and the manager of the motel was caught off guard. I mean, she's running her butt to keep all this organized with me, and she was doing laundry. You know, she's very hands-on there. And she was like, you could have gave me a heads up. And I said, no, because then it wouldn't have been real and authentic. So they ran some really beautiful stories about a couple of the families that were there. And if anyone wants to pay, you can call Pacific Motel in Gridley and tell the front desk that you want to pay however many nights you can do for one of Mel's survivor families. And what she does is she accumulates 6 nights. So say they pay 2 nights, they pay 2 nights, they pay 2 nights. She'll accumulate those together, and then the 7th night is free. So for every 6 nights, the 7th is free, and then she just adds it to a family stay. Because A, FEMA's dragging ass. B, the FEMA's not even enough for 2 weeks in a motel for most of these people. So if we can help stretch that FEMA that much further until we can get them placed, that'd be wonderful. every little bit counts. Thanks for the update. Yep, no problem. God bless you for all you are doing. Oh, again, you know, I can't do what I'm doing if it wasn't for the people that are giving what they are. I'm just here connecting the dots. You know, there's A to Z, and I'm just in the middle trying to make that zigzag line as straight as I possibly can. Wow, that's fantastic. I got the info from, yes, the group on Facebook. There's Adopt a Family Paradise on Facebook. There is our GoFundMe that I'll have linked on this. There is other people's private GoFundMes. If you don't know, if you're not sure, ask me. I can link you to someone's GoFundMe who's an actual, for sure, survivor, and or do ours. I still have the couple with the Crohn's disease that has to stay in Chico, that's in a Chico hotel too. He goes to the cancer center for his treatments, and he goes to Butte College, and they work. So, you know, any information that I do share, they are okay with it. You know, we on some level do have to exploit our resources without exploiting them. And I know that's almost like an oxymoron, but whatever they say is okay is what I go with, because it's not my decision to make. I don't know what the Red Cross is doing, Scott. I don't know. And I can't stop and watch and read the news because I'm here firsthand with the survivors. I know the truth. I know what they do and don't get. I know that a lot of the shelters, for whatever reason, have closed down in Chico. I don't know. I can't allow myself to be bothered or get upset with that, because my days are just filled with too much as it is. If you can find what the Red Cross is doing, that would be great. I'm sure they are helping in some way, shape, or form, but what I tell everyone, instead of standing here talking to me, just go grab a family and stick with them until they are placed. How is it? The GoFundMe page is doing well. It actually, I'm able to fill in any time there's a night and a hotel's like, hey, we don't have payment for tonight. I run over there and pay, and then I pay the next night if I have to, if I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to come back here again tomorrow. And then it never fails. Someone ends up picking up another couple nights. It has helped tremendously. You saw me when I was taking people, when Walmart was going big and strong, and I would just run people in there for some personal things that they needed that maybe weren't covered in the basic donation piles. Sorry, I'm going to say it, the Register Cross. You are free to say whatever you want. Red Cross is helping their pockets get full. Hate, yeah. Again, you guys, please thumbs up these videos so that, you know, they get seen and they see that this stuff is real. We're here, hands-on, helping these people the best we can. I show the stories that I can show. I tell the stories that I can't show. You know, and even one day a family will be fine with it. The next day they're just tired and they're exhausted. This is so taxing on me, and I didn't even go through it. I can't imagine the 1 week you don't know. Sorry. 1 week you're running, one day you're running for your life from a fire. A week later, people are starting to get word that their house is okay. So as you start to come out of that comatose, you have this little bit of hope that just maybe you still have a home to go home to. And then as I'm standing there, the text comes through their phone with a photo of their house burned to the ground. The stories that I've heard, it's like they were telling me about a movie. And that's why I can't stop. I can't allow myself to think. I can't read the newspapers and watch the news, and I just got to keep going. Sorry, but my plans are in the next couple days to make it to the Bay Area. I have a car that's donated for a couple, an elderly couple out of Tracy, that I need to get here. So that's on my agenda. But I'm gonna go inside. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. Please comment in the comments below, you know, what you have to say, because these comments unfortunately go away. I know what that feels like. Been through it. My prayers are with them. It is hard not knowing what you're going to do when you lose everything. Yeah, Mel, God bless you. I can't even imagine. You are a true rock star. Getting the stories out there. The emotional is real. Hugs. I have a 2-bedroom tent if you need it. Thank you, you guys, for everything. Yeah, it's crazy. It's okay, girl. That is so heartbreaking. You're a strong woman. That way God should. Yeah. It just, I don't know. You know, you can't stop. You just got to keep going. And how can I go home and lay in my bed and look at the roof over my head? After everything I've seen and heard, it's hard. So if I can be here just connecting the dots, you know, if you're there and you can give to this person, but this needs to be filled, well, that's where I am. I'm just the middleman connecting these dots. So I'm gonna get up there and spend a little bit of time I can with Jennifer. This is my third time meeting her, and it's so crazy how everything is coming full circle with some people. Thank you, CJ. So you guys have a good night. I don't even know what day it is. I'll see you guys all maybe tomorrow with another live update, or possibly another success story. I'll try to go live at Pacific Motel, you know, if everybody's okay with it. So thank you for helping people that would otherwise not have been helped. Can we do anything? You know, right now it's just, honestly, it's just getting their hotel rooms paid for. If you call Gridley Pacific Motel and offer to pay for a night, she'll put 6 of them together. Monday, the November 26th. Wow, 26? Today's, holy smokes. Time flies when you're having fun. I'll try to go live at Gridley. I say that, but things just always come up. I was taking some people some barbecue tonight, and then she called, so everything went ark. But you know, you help the most eminent when you can, and fill in the gaps when you can on your downtime. So nonetheless, again, I'm gonna go. Hi Angie, you missed it all. It's over. I'm heading out. But watch from the beginning, because this was an amazing update tonight, and hopefully at this point there will be more of these to come. Guess how I do. I shower and wash my clothes every night, and I literally just pass out and wake up, put my clothes in the dryer, and go again. All of your work is going to be rewarded because you were doing. You know, it's already rewarded. I sound like I'm drunk. I've been rewarded. I've, you know, met people that I will be now in contact with for the rest of my life, and being able to share what happens with them is going to be absolutely fantastic where they end up. My aunt lives in a little town at the other end of the lake. I'm so thankful for the rain and that it didn't make it to her. Thanks, Mel, for everything. I will watch it from good. All right, you guys, again, good night, and have a great Tuesday morning. Have a great Monday night. Have a great Tuesday morning, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.